What's helpful support look like?
I love working with partners that are going through divorce not because they're choosing divorce at all, but because I understand the path that they've been taught to go through. Their path through this therapeutic environment of trying to save their marriage is speak your truth, trust your gut, be honorable, trust, learn to retrust, and reframing all these boundaries when in fact, once they step into divorce, it's like a 180. You don't speak your truth. You don't trust your gut. You do all of these things that are mandated by a courtroom that's very, very different than what you've already learned. And it takes a unique perspective to be able to step into that space of trauma that they're already in and be able to work with them and kind of just to love on them and to bring them gently into this new space of understanding what they've been taught and not going to work this time.
What would you say? So we get a lot of listeners who aren't just the betrayed partners, right? A lot of those who did the betraying listen as well. So let's say there's someone out there listening and maybe they just stepped into that space of saying they're moving toward divorce. What would be some words you'd share with that person?
That's a great question. That's where the Divorce Prevention 101 comes into play. Because I work with these women that are leaving these environments, I want husbands to understand how excruciatingly devastating it is. Husbands may sit in a space of shame of their own addiction, but what they do when they decide that this marriage is not going to work or they're not honoring their wives is to know that they're taking this umbrella of shame and now they are putting it right on their wife. So everything that they have had to go through, now the wife is sitting in a space of, who do I tell that my husband's an addict? I can't tell anyone. Now I'm trying to find an attorney to help me out. I don't know. I'm emotionally unstable. I want the husbands to understand they don't want to be over there. It's not an easy path. Divorce is not easy. So I want them to see how dark and heavy it is before they decide that it's too much.
So let's say they get a glimpse. Oh, that is dark and heavy. Wow, she really doesn't want to be there. Yeah. What do they do with that?
You jump into therapy and you do everything that your wife is asking you to do it, and you do it with honor and integrity, and you just decide exactly what you teach people is to choose the marriage over the shame.